What's up, guys? We are headed to the gym pretty early today. I had the day off because I had a job interview, so wish me luck with that. Hopefully I get the job, pretty good job. That's why I'm in the fucking sweater. I'm fucking hot as shit. I'm sweating and I have the jeans on too. So yeah, but like I always say, guys, make sure you find a way to exercise. No laziness on this channel, guys. I don't care if it's a YouTube channel, YouTube video, fucking Billy Blanks put in goddamn cassette tape workout. I don't care what it is. Make sure you're doing something that gets you moving. And as you guys can see, I got my coffee. And also, I didn't get to record my breakfast because I was so busy this morning. My breakfast was a breakfast sandwich with bacon, egg, and an English muffin. Breakfast burrito with egg and what else? Cheese and some sausage, and also the hash browns. So that was my breakfast. Pretty calorically dense. Needed it because we got leg day today, and also I just got a oat milk latte, shaken espresso. Instead of iced, it's fucking warm because, you know what I'm saying, it's cold outside. But anyway, back to the actual business. We got leg day today, and leg day is more so hamstring focused, so we should have a great fucking day today. I'm really going to try to kill myself today because, as you guys saw, I ate pizza yesterday. But what I want to get into today for our topic is, will I ever take steroids? Will I ever take any PEDs, any SARMs, or anything? Or have I ever done it? Great question, guys. So let's get into it. Have I taken steroids? No, I've never taken steroids in my life. I've never taken SARMs. I've never taken anything in regards to that at all. No PEDs ever into my system, ever. Never, ever. I am a lifelong, 100% natural. I get people all the time asking me if I'm natty or not. And I am natty. I'm as natty as possible. I am as natty as you can possibly be. Like I've mentioned before, guys, I was a collegiate athlete. My father was a collegiate athlete. My brother was a collegiate athlete. Two of my brothers are collegiate athletes. And I have a nephew right now who's playing collegiate college football too. So I come from a very athletic family. I can post some pictures of me when I was a teenager so you guys can see my genetics. So never taken anything. The only thing I've ever taken close to anything sports enhancing is creatine. That's the only thing I've ever taken, really. You know, I took creatine last night, and I take creatine every night. So that answers that question. Will I ever take steroids or SARMs or anything? That's another great question. I don't ever see myself taking anything. I'm never going to say I would never do anything because, you know what I'm saying, I never want to be caught in a lie. You never should say you would never do anything unless it's like really like something that's terribly evil. But I don't see myself taking anything like steroids or PEDs or anything like that, just because I think I have a really great base, and I think I have really good genetics, and I think I look pretty fucking good naturally, and I think I haven't even reached the limit of the possibility of how great I can look naturally. So I don't think I need steroids. I don't think I need SARMs to enhance my physique because I got a lot of work to do. I'm only 25, right? I don't need to fucking, abuse and destroy my body right now. So I don't necessarily think I do. But on the other hand, there's a couple instances where I would possibly consider taking any PEDs. And one is when I get older. Right? And I'm in my late 30s, early 40s, and my test starts to drip a little bit, or dwindle a little bit, and it's going down. And the doctor tells me, "Hey, bro, your test is boo-boo. You might need some TRT, buddy, to get your ass rolling, to get your ass feeling good again." So I'll consider that when I'm older, but that's not for another 10, 15 years, right? So I'll consider that when I get to that point in my life, but I'm not in that point in my life. And then two, if I ever get into bodybuilding, and if I do start bodybuilding, I'm going to do that naturally as long as humanly possible. try to go as far as I humanly possible, as I can with that. If I ever get into bodybuilding and I decide that this is a sport that I really want to dedicate a ton of time to, I would consider that. Like if I'm maxed out genetically and I cannot get any better, and I've done a great job on a natural level, and I do want to push my body and see what I can actually get to from a enhanced standpoint for that career. If it's lucrative for me, then that's a possibility. But I don't know if I'm ever going to do that. But I would consider that if that's the case. I'm really taking it serious. Like I know, like unless you're just cool with doing natural bodybuilding, like for example, like Jeff Nipper, does natural bodybuilding, and he's making a ton of money off of YouTube and his books and all the other stuff that he does. You know what I'm saying? That he's phenomenal. He has great genetics for bodybuilding. You know what I'm saying? And he does other things and gets him paid. But if I really was to take that seriously and I wanted to push myself and I got in the mindset of trying to be the best I possibly can, then I would definitely consider it. I'm never going to say I wouldn't do it. I don't see myself doing anything in regards to PEDs because I do truly care about my health and care about my cardiovascular health and all stuff like that. So I don't want to damage my insides just to look good on the outside. But you never know. You never know. I'm 25. My mind always could change. And also me being a parent, I'm having a son. I want to be here as long as possible for my son and for my family. So that plays a huge, major role into like taking PEDs. If I was just a single dude that had no kids and no responsibilities or just me, then I probably would be a little bit more, influenced by other influencers who are on PEDs to possibly try it out. But since I have responsibilities outside of myself, and it's not about me anymore, then I have to really think about the stuff that I do and how it would affect me, my family, my son. And another thing to consider, which I don't think I would need to necessarily do this, to be honest with you, because like I said, I think I have good genes and good genetics for muscle building and to be lean and to look phenomenal, in my humble opinion. But if I do acting, right, guys? I do acting. I'm an actor. And of course, if I ever book some big roles in Hollywood or whatever, I may need to play a superhero. I may need to play a certain role or character that's bigger than life. Look at The Rock. We know The Rock isn't natural. He never will say it. And I like The Rock a lot. I think he's an awesome guy. He's motivational to me. But we know that he's probably not natural. We know that John Cena's probably not natural. We know that Dave Bautista wasn't natural for a long time. We know a lot of these Hollywood actors have to be bigger than life when they do these major roles like superheroes and like comic book characters or like characters from fictional worlds. And you got to be a big muscle. You know what I'm saying? You got to be lean. You got to do it really quickly. So if I'm getting paid millions of dollars, and $1 million to, you know what I'm saying, and I'm also having a doctor's advice and doctor's help with me in regards to taking something, like I'm doing it the safest way possible with a doctor's guidance for a role that I'm getting paid tens of millions of dollars to do, then it's a possibility I may consider that. But like I said, I don't think I need to do that. I think I look pretty good right now, and I think I can get in better shape. So that answers your questions, guys. Will I ever take steroids? Probably not, but I'd never say never. Have I ever taken steroids? No. Have I ever taken STARMs? No. But I'm trying to be upfront and, honest with you guys, because you guys rely on me for a lot of information. You guys rely on me to give you the best information, and you rely on me to be upfront and transparent with you guys. And I don't want to ever let you guys down or ever, like bamboozle you guys and catch myself in a lie. I don't think I ever will take it, but things change, people change, your mindset changes, career changes. So for right now, it's a no. It's a no right now. So we're gonna do the best we can with what God gave us genetically. I think God gave me some fucking pretty good genetics, and we're gonna fucking maximize our natty card as much as possible before we even consider that. And hopefully we never consider that. Hopefully I can make a ton of money acting, looking the way I do. Hopefully I can make a ton of money if I do go on stage bodybuilding naturally, you know what I'm saying, and get sponsorships and stuff like that from other companies and all that stuff. So that's my goal, is to be an entrepreneur and create businesses in regards to fitness and supplements and all that stuff like that. But that's my answer to that. I see you guys in the gym. I gotta get this hot ass fucking sweater off me and finish my coffee because I'm fucking sweating right now. And we should be sweating in the gym. So, yeah. Well, it's another day. I'm always forgetting shit. It's another day forgetting my headphones. And also I forgot my recording equipment in my car. So, I'm frazzled. That's what happens when I don't have caffeine. First thing in the morning, I can't remember shit. So, let's try this again. Let's get our camera equipment and go upstairs and actually work out. All right, guys, Mega Mind here with my fat ass head. We're gonna do about 6-7 minutes of warm up, treadmill, of course, 15% incline, 2.5 miles per hour. Already getting pretty sweaty here. Having a t-shirt on helps with your body warming up pretty quickly. And you're gonna get a quicker warm up for your body to get warmed up. Hoodies are always a good choice too. But the more layers you have, the quicker your body gets warm. So let's get this done. Jump right into our workout. All right, I lied. About 8 minutes. So we're gonna start off with some sitting hamstring curls. 3 sets, something just to open up our hamstrings a little bit, get them pre-fatigued. It always kills my fucking shit. So let's start off with those, and then we're gonna probably do one more exercise for them, probably lying, and they're gonna go do some type of cardio. I bet that lady back there that she couldn't do more hamstring curls than me, so that's why she's sitting there like that. And I'm kicking her ass in this competition right now because she's she just started. Oh, she's going pretty fast. I'm going pretty slow. The difference between hypertrophy and the difference between trying to get reps. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know that lady. I don't know that lady at all. Just joking around. But yeah, I usually like to start off my hamstring day, of course, with some type of hamstring curl. And we're doing the seated hamstring curl. So for some reason, hamstring curls really fucking just destroys my hamstrings, get them pumped up really well, gets a lot of blood in them really quickly. So for me, it's a great option to start with. And I mentioned this before, but the reason I like seated hamstring curls is because you kind of getting a stretch at the top already anyway. So when I'm going all the way at the top, if I just stay there for a second, my hamstrings are still being engaged and still getting a great stretch anyway. And when I put the seat back a little bit too, it forces my hamstrings to stretch a lot too. So as you guys can see, I'm taking my time going up. And as you guys can see from my face, this shit fucking sucks. As you guys know, I hate hamstrings with a passion, but instead of us being some pussies, instead of us being, a chump, we're gonna train them as hard as we possibly can. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Today I am feeling like crap. I got in the gym. I thought it was gonna feel good, and I feel like crap. But it's not an excuse. We're gonna do the best we can anyway. And we're only doing 3 sets of these, and of course, really slow reps. Really trying to milk out that fucking hammy as much as possible because we want nice hamstrings, guys. And watch what's about to happen right here. This shit, I fucking hate when this fucking happens. The machine explodes. I don't know, there's something wrong with the machine that it does that. So, instead of complaining, we're gonna put the bitch all the way back down again. And we're gonna finish our set because we're 2 steps ahead. Unlike Nick Avocado or whatever his name is, we're doing it the correct way. We're not using no Ozempic. But yeah, hammies are on fire. Going close to fade right here. We're gonna dig in our bag right here and ignore the pain and try to dig out as much fucking reps as possible, as you guys can see. And I'm getting to that point that failure is approaching. All right, guys. Next, lying hamstring curls. My hamstrings are already fucking dead. So that's why I always tell you guys, I don't need that much volume with my hamstrings because they just are a muscle group for me that gets stimulated very quickly. But we're going to test those limits today. So do 3 sets of these and then move on. So let's finish. And as I'm recording this, I shit you not, guys, I literally caught a fucking Charlie horse. If you guys know what a fucking Charlie horse is, a cramp in my goddamn hamstrings. Like literally, I was laying in bed. and I'm laying in bed and I'm recording this, or voice recording over this, and I literally caught a fucking hamstring fucking cramp, and shit fucking hurt, guys. I don't know if you ever had a hamstring cramp. They are the worst cramps. They force you to stand up immediately, and you try to do the best you can to stretch that bitch out so you're fucking not feeling like somebody stabbed you in the back of your fucking leg. But I want you guys to comment below, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer doing lying hamstring curls, or do you prefer to do seated hamstring curls? I find that I could do more weight doing lying hamstring curls than I could doing seated hamstring curls, but I feel that I get a better burn and a better stretch doing seated hamstring curls. So, any given day I'm doing hamstrings, I would usually pick one or the other, or I'll do both. If I have enough time, I will do both just to really fatigue the shit out of my hamstrings. But if I had to pick one exercise to do between the two, I will probably do the seated variation, just because I feel like I get a better stretch of my hamstrings than I do with lying. But both of these are great hamstring exercises. You can do whatever one you want. You can do both, but me personally, seated hamstring curls give me the best burn and bang for my buck, in my opinion. And same mechanics, guys. Going up, going down slow, milking that stretch, trying to go all the way down as far as possible to fully lengthen out those hammies. And as you guys know, this shit hurts. And as you guys know, I know some of you fuckers are here for my ass. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie, Craig. You don't have to lie. Pop culture reference right there. Name the movie. You guys better know the movie. I'm gonna name the movie. It's Friday. Black classic. But yeah, hamstrings are tearing up, and also I'm getting a little bit of a calf burn too. As you guys can see, my calves are a little bit flexed, or they are contracting as well. And I noticed that when I'm starting to fail and my hamstrings are starting to burn, that my calves want to take over. So I'll do the best I can and not let my calves take over. And my calves look pretty small compared to my fucking hamstrings right now, so I'm not liking that. I need to get some more calf training in there so people don't think my fucking calves are tiny, because they look tiny right now. And it's the fact that most black people's calves are pretty small compared to our Caucasian counterparts, because of where the Achilles heel attaches, which usually black people's Achilles heel attached a lot higher on our leg, because our ancestry called for us being more explosive and jumping higher and running faster. So that's why. But partial reps. There we go. All the way to failure. All right. Next up, guys, we'll be doing some elevated dumbbell RDLs, which is going to be amazing for the bottom stretch of the lift for our hamstrings. Not only because dumbbells allow you to have a full range of motion at the bottom for your hamstrings, elevating our feet, making us a little bit taller, it's going to allow us to go even more deeper and get a way better stretch, especially if you sit down there for a second and a half. It's going to be a great stimulus for growth. So we're going to do 3 to 4 sets, see how we feel, and then we're going to probably move on doing some quad stuff. So let's go. And one thing that I did notice with these, which I did get a great stretch at the bottom, but the one main issue that I was having today was just I was so systemically fatigued from work and just my workouts the entire week this week, that I really was having a hard time today in the gym. And I know I don't like making excuses at all, but I really was struggling today, and just adding this extra caveat of intensity and challenge, and a challenging aspect, it really took a lot of energy out of me, and it was pretty hard to do these. And usually these aren't challenging, but maybe I went too heavy or heavier than I should have because of my fatigue today or whatever, but I don't know. But otherwise, form looks pretty good, going down very slow. The one thing I would say is the mat was getting in the way. I couldn't find the thing I wanted to find. I wanted to find a platform to do these on, but I couldn't find it. I don't know where the hell they were at the gym. I don't know if they put them in a different place or whatever. So this was the thing that I found to do for my elevated RDLs. I should have probably just got 2 plates and stepped on the plates and did them that way, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. But hamstrings feeling pretty fatigued right now. Form is pretty good, sticking our ass out as far as possible, trying to get the full stretch at the bottom of our hammies. Drop sets, of course, going down the weight every single time, but kind of balance on this mat, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of difficult because it's not as solid as like, you know, a platform or a plate or like something that you actually are meant to stand on. This was a mat that you use to do box jumps on, so it's just not as concrete as something else. So it was just a little bit, you know, a little bit more challenging trying to balance doing these two. So that's why I decided I'm gonna try to switch it up and do my last set of RDLs a different way. All right, guys, we're gonna actually switch it up. My back is killing me a little bit. So we're gonna do some toe elevated RDLs for the last 2 sets. Still a great exercise, still great for your hamstrings. So let's finish the last 2 sets and move on. And the funny thing, I said I was gonna use that, and I just said, fuck it. Let's just do regular RDLs for our last set because we're running out of time and we're just fatigued. So, you know, regular RDLs, dumbbell RDLs, full range of motion, going up and getting great stretch. And if you guys didn't know, I'm from Iowa. You could definitely tell I'm from Iowa from my shirt, of course, with the Hawkeye there. Actually, guys, I'm about to go back to college. I'm going back to college. Got accepted by the University of Iowa about a week ago, so I'm happy to go back to school, further my education. And, you know, the more educated you are, usually the better jobs you can get. So why not go back to school? So yeah, I'm going back to school, guys. But back to the gym shit, RDLs, my hamstrings definitely clicked right now. As you guys know, this is the 3rd exercise for our hamstrings already, and we've been moving at a pretty rapid pace. We've been moving pretty quickly. So yeah, this shit hurts. And my quads looking pretty good for such a fucking hamstring day, guys. But yeah, we're about to finish up now, and we're gonna move on to the next one. I'm not gonna lie, familiar. Today has been dragging. Me not making my mind up about what fucking RDL variation I want to do. I should have just stuck with the fucking my barbell RDLs. I love barbell RDLs more than anything. So I should have just did that. But you know, it's all good. We still did 3 sets of those. We're gonna do some quads, as you guys can see. Pimp them squat, my go-to. And then also we're gonna do superset it with some. You can see that over there. Some glute raises. So 3 sets. Let's get it done. It's a little bit heavier, just so I can burn myself out a little bit, and then cardio, because we've been eating too much food. So let's get it done, guys. I am not going to lie to you. When I started to do these and our hip thrust today, it really zapped a lot of energy out of me. It literally felt like somebody came and reached in my chest and just like sucked life out of me. I'm only going to do 2 sets of this in the hip thrust machine just because that's how tired I really was. But even though we're going to do 2 sets, really still going to try to do the best we can with our reps. And as you guys can see, going down slow, getting a great stretch at the bottom, trying to, you know, do the best we can. If I could do anything differently, I would sit at the bottom a little bit longer. But guys, I'm ready to get the fuck out of the gym. And it's very, very rare that I really feel this fatigued in the gym. Like, I think the main issue was I've lifted 7 days in a row. I haven't done that before in a very long time. I try to like see how I would feel if I just, instead of taking that 1 day off I usually do, I just lift the next day on that day off and see how I felt. And guys, I've learned my lesson. I'm never doing that again. I'm going to take days off like I usually do. I just wanted to see how I feel. And I see how I feel, which I feel like shit, especially, you know, I work a physical labor job, and, you know, pairing that with coming to the gym every single day, you know, it really, really takes a lot of energy out of you. It really zaps you. But like I said, 2 sets, we're still trying to do the best we can. Quads are looking pretty fucking good still, and, you know, getting pretty deep. Just trying to do the best we can. My head is telling me to quit and give up right now, but, you know, I can't. I'm too mentally strong. I'm not going to allow my mind to trickle away at my progress and at my gains. But we're going to do the best we can, like I said. And sometimes you're going to just have those days that is just not your day. And you just got to, you know, drag yourself through your workout and pull yourself through your workout and just, you know, do the best you can on that given day. Because everything is never going to be perfect. Everything, your card, your hand, the hand that you have with your cards are always not going to be a great hand. And you just got to do what you can do. So that's what we're doing. And here's our last set of our glute raises. And my hamstrings are fucking cooked already, so at least I'm getting, a decent amount of hamstring pump right here. And then, of course, glutes. My glutes are pretty pumped up anyway because we did do the pendulum squat. But, man, this is tiring me out. Something like this doesn't tire me out ever. I can do like 4 plates of these, but, to each your own. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to take, some time off from the gym if you need it. And as you guys can see. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty spent. This week has beat my ass from workouts, from work, from not getting enough sleep, from the general fatigue and wear and tear and I don't say overtraining, but I'm just burnt out a little bit. So I'm gonna conclude this workout. I'm gonna go do some cardio. I'm not sure if it's gonna be an hour or not. We'll see how I'm feeling, but I can only do 2 sets. I'm spent. I'm using somebody that chickens out and cuts his workout short, but my body's telling me I need to stop today. So that's what I want to do. So sometimes you gotta listen to your body. Sometimes you gotta, be smarter than your ego and just recover and do the best you can that day rather than trying to, be Superman and always pushing yourself to failure and trying to kill yourself. So last workout is re-racking the weights. I would like to mention a couple of things. One, I didn't get enough sleep. So sleep is incredibly important for your lifts. 2, I'm usually working out later in the day now because of work. So I usually have about 2 or 3 meals in me before I work out, so that's more energy. So that could explain the fatigue aspect of me today. 3, work in general just beat my ass today, and I'm probably not as hydrated as I should be. 2, so there's multiple factors for why I'm fucking dead. And 2, just sometimes you just train really, really hard for a decent amount of time, and then your body just tells you, bro, slow down, go lighter. You know what I'm saying? I'll just take a day off. And I haven't taken a day off at all since last 2 Sundays ago. So I've worked out almost 7-8 days straight. So maybe I actually need a day off tomorrow. So we'll see about that. But we're on the cardio machine. We're doing Stairmaster. We'll see. We'll probably do 30 minutes and call it a day. I'm exhausted. Currently dying. I swear to God, I've never been this tired ever in my life in the gym. I don't understand. I'm fucking struggling. I'm only been here for 12 minutes, guys. 12 minutes. I might have to get off and do the treadmill or elliptical or something, make it a little more easier because I'm not a pussy, guys. But I am suffering from pussyitis right now. We dragged ourselves up this Stairmaster. We did about 35, almost 36 minutes. I don't know how I did it, but we did it. Sometimes things are a mental battle. I couldn't bring myself to keep lifting, but I can't force myself to do cardio. So, good shit. Not to mention, also, not having no headphones. Not having no headphones probably did affect my workout because, you get in the zone and you got some good tunes in your ear. And not having that, you listen to this fucking futuristic pop shit in my gym that I do not want to listen to while I'm working out. Probably has something to do with that. So next time, we're not going to forget the headphones because it's a huge boost in the gym. And since I'm so wore out, guys, I haven't done this for a very, very long time. I'm probably going to take the next 2 days off from lifting just to let my body recover and so I can start back fresh next week and, feel better with my workout. And I will still be doing cardio both days, but I'm going to take the next 2 days off. No lifting, no weights, just cardio, stretching, active recovery. You know what I'm saying? Still being active, but I need a rest. I need some days off because, like I said, I haven't had a day off in almost a week and a half. So that's what we need to do. So it's okay to do that sometimes. Next meal, because we were busy, I got some KFC. I'm fucking starving, guys. You don't understand how hungry I am. I've barely eaten today outside of breakfast. That's the only meal I had today. But I got mashed potatoes and gravy instead of fries because it's way less calories. And I did spoil myself and got me a chicken sandwich, which, you know, definitely high in fat, but still get a decent amount of protein with the chicken. That's all I got. And I got me Pepsi Zero too to save calories, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm fucking hungry. Dinner, we have some chicken curry with some naan bread. Dessert is just Rice Krispie treats.
It's time to work now. Work, work, work. It's time to work out. Work, work, work.